Hello there, peoples. Before I start this video, the reason I didn't do a Raw review last night, because I didn't watch it, it was the Christmas episode. It's my cat in the background, so that's why you hear me howling in the background. But, yeah, the reason I didn't do Raw review last night, is just because Raw, I just didn't... I looked up what happened. We had Wyatt and Ambrose, which was actually kind of cool. But today, this video is not a wrestling related video. It's just talking about. But tomorrow, I will be doing my 2014 awards. I will be doing that tomorrow. So look forward to that. So today's video, it will be about Cartoon Network, but I want to go into more detail because the other one I was really talking about, not just Cartoon Network, but Disney Channel and Nick. This is really just focused on Cartoon Network. I'm going to be looking at old shows, the old school Cartoon Network lineup to now, and be kind of comparing. But, like, I'm going to expand pretty much like what I said in the other one. Cartoon Network pretty much is a shell of its former self. It used to be my favorite channel as a kid. I mean, growing up in the, early 2000s, you know. I mean, I was born in 96, but grew up in the early 2000s. You had great shows like Batman the Animated Series, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Samurai Jack. You had Cartoon Network used to be about, it used to be for pretty much great demographics. Like, the demographics, it's not just for kids now. If you look at Cartoon Network now, a lot of the shows, they treat their viewers like retards. I don't know why. I just don't get that mentality. Why treat your viewers like retards? It's just dumb. Like, I'm looking at it now. We had shows like Samurai Jack, Star Wars Clone Wars, which I thought was a decent show. You had Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, which I love that show. You had Camp Lazlo. My gym partner is a monkey. But like I said, I feel like Cartoon Network, from 2007, definitely 2008, I feel like Cartoon Network started going in the shitter. Yeah, Squirrel Boy, Transformers Animated. Then we come to 2008. You have shows like Flapjack. Then Ben 10, I thought the original Ben 10 was good. And then they kept rehashing it with, Alien Force, Ultimate Alien. They kept rehashing it. Now, let's look at the current Cartoon Network. You have shows like Adventure Time, which I have talked about. Why is this show popular? I don't get it. Why is this show popular? And, look, I'm not gonna bash you if you watch it, but it's just, to me, I don't get I don't get why it has such a big fan base. It's just so dumb. You have to be high on acid. I just don't see why it's popular, man. That's just me. Then you got shows like Regular Show, which I actually don't hate. I actually don't have a problem with it. I think it's one of the better ones, currently. I think the show is decent, so I'm not gonna bash it. Then you have Gumball. That show's so retarded. That show's completely retarded. I mean, what can I say? I mean, a show about a cat kid with a fish brother or friend. I don't care. I don't care the premise. I'm not gonna. If I don't get the characters right, I don't give a shit. So don't leave a comment saying, "Oh, I don't care." I really don't care if I get it right or wrong. But anyway, you have his dad's a bunny. His sister's a bunny. I mean, Gumball's sister's a bunny, and the mom's a cat. I know you're not supposed to put logic in cartoons. I try not to do that, but holy shit. It's like, come on. Then you got Uncle Grandpa. I just watched a commercial for this. This show looks like it's for pedophiles. I mean, I don't need to go into it. It just looks bad. I mean, Cartoon Network, like I've said, the writing's lame. It's like they're not even trying anymore. They're just coming up with bullshit and putting it and making a show. Uncle Grandpa's the perfect example of that. I mean, Then you got Steven Universe, which I think I've watched an episode. That show looked so dumb. I mean, so far I have yet to see one. I said except regular show. It's like the only one. But Clarence, what the fuck? That's another what the fuck show. I mean, I don't get. You you had Pokemon in 2002, which I thought was an okay. I never was a big Pokemon fan, but it was alright. The original Pokemon animated series from like the 90s to the early 2000s, I thought those were actually pretty good. You had Johnny Test, which I actually thought was actually not that bad of a show. Um, you had the Total Drama, like the original up to Action. I thought the first two were good, and then they kept like Ben 10. They keep rehashing it. It's like no, it's gonna get kind of stale. You have the Lego Ninjago. Didn't really watch it. These are like the shows that would come on like in the morning. So then yeah, like same with Legends of Achievement. Didn't watch. Teen Titans Go. What the fuck? You used to have the classic Teen Titans, which was amazing. One of my favorite animated series in general of all time. What do you do? When I heard, before I heard about it, I didn't see any commercials for it or anything. So last year when I heard about it, right, I was like, maybe another Teen Titans show. Because what I liked about the original Teen Titans, yes, it's action, but it had comedy, which I didn't mind. Like, it had comedy, but it was done in a tasteful manner. Which I feel like was another thing I feel like Cartoon Network lacks. It's just fart jokes now. It's fart jokes, piss jokes. It's like the jokes aren't they don't even try. It's look at Teen Titans Go, and then I watch it. Show's an abomination. I mean, you, what the fuck? I don't care. I'm sorry, the show's terrible. You just dumbed down one of my favorite animated series. Why bring it? Why? To tease fans like me? Fuck you, Cartoon Network, for that. I'm sorry. Fuck you, Cartoon Network. Fuck whoever made that show. Seriously. Then you have Tenkai Nights, which I think I've watched an episode. Is whatever. It comes on like. Then you have Tom and Jerry. I don't know. Apparently they're rehashing Tom and Jerry. Why? Same thing with Sonic. God, guys. Just. I mean, I'm just looking. Just looking at like what we used to have. Like Squirrel Boy, I thought was okay. I thought it was an alright show. I never really liked Chowder. You had shows like Ed, Ed, and Eddie, and which was an amazing show. Like I said, it was dumb, but it was done. It was done the right way. Like it was. It at least had tasteful jokes. I'm not saying you have to. I don't mind inappropriate jokes, but holy shit, all Cartoon Network nowadays is just fart jokes and just lame jokes that like a 5-year-old could write. You're like God. You had Dexter's Laboratory. I mean, Johnny Bravo. I mean, God, this is like bringing me back. And then you look at the shows now, guys. What I'm trying to say is really at the end of the day, at the end of this video, at the end of the day, all I'm saying is I would love if Cartoon Network would get better, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't see it happening. I think Cartoon Network's pretty steady on the direction it's going. I remember for a period they had those live action shows, which didn't work. Sorry. If they were at least good, I wouldn't care, but they were terrible, in my opinion. Like, they weren't good. You know, they just weren't good. I mean, what did you have? Destroy, build, destroy. And the thing was, it defeated the purpose of Cartoon Network. The purpose of Cartoon Network was to be a cartoon. I mean, for cartoons. It was that's what one of the things I loved about it that set it apart from Disney and Nick. Nick, you know how Nickelodeon and Disney have the variety, well, it used to be about like you would have the live action shows and the cartoons. Cartoon Network was strictly a cartoon channel, but then like 2008 they started with shows like Destroy Build Destroy. Then you had I think another show called Bobby Says, which I mean Destroy Build Destroy was okay, I guess, but I just didn't see the purpose. It was a cartoon for a purpose. That's all I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's really. This wasn't really a rant. This was more. I guess you can somewhat say it was a rant, but it was just me really just talking about what happened at Cartoon Network. That's probably what the title of this video would be. It would be called "What Happened at Cartoon Network." Yeah, guys, I would like you guys to leave comments and see what your guys' thoughts on the Cartoon Network on currently. Do you guys agree with me that it's shit, or do you guys still think there's some redeemable factors? But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. And tomorrow, my WWE Awards will be up for 2014, so look forward to that. And until then, guys, I am signing off. Peace.